Have you ever wondered what happens when a country's bold vision meets one of Africa's most powerful entrepreneurs? Well, something monumental is brewing in Zambia, and it could reshape the nation's entire economic landscape. We're talking about a potential landmark investment in the energy sector, a deal that could supercharge job creation, industrial growth, and economic diversification. At the heart of this story are the key figures: Zambian President Hichilema and Africa's wealthiest person, Aliko Dangote. They recently sat down for high-level discussions at State House in Lusaka, and the tremors of that meeting are already being felt across the continent. This isn't just another business deal. It's a powerful signal of confidence in Zambia's future. So, what exactly was discussed, and what could this mean for the average Zambian? Stick around, because we're about to unpack everything you need to know about this game-changing partnership. Let's set the scene. On Wednesday, November 12th, Aliko Dangote, a name synonymous with industrial might across Africa, met with President Hichilema. The main topic on the table was the expansion of the Dangote Group's operations within Zambia, with a laser focus on the energy sector. Now, when Dangote shows interest, people listen. His conglomerate is a behemoth, with massive interests in cement, sugar, salt, oil refining, and petrochemicals spanning more than 10 African nations. He's not just a businessman, he's a force for industrialization. His ventures have a track record of creating thousands of jobs and building entire ecosystems around them. For Zambia, attracting this kind of attention is a massive win. President Hichilema himself stated that the objective of these talks is to foster job creation, industrial growth, and economic diversification. These aren't just buzzwords. They represent the core pillars of Zambia's economic recovery and growth strategy. So, why Zambia? And why now? It all comes down to the groundwork the Zambian government has been laying. Since coming into office, President Hichilema's administration has been on a mission to reform the economy and create a business-friendly climate. In a statement following the meeting, the president was crystal clear. He said, "We reaffirm our government's commitment to maintaining a stable, transparent, and investor-friendly environment that enables the private sector to thrive." This is music to the ears of any investor, let alone one of Dangote's stature. For a long time, bureaucratic hurdles and an unstable policy environment have held back foreign investment. In many parts of Africa, Zambia is actively working to tear down those barriers. By creating a predictable and supportive framework, the country is sending a clear message to the world: Zambia is open for business. This meeting with Dangote is essentially the first major validation of that strategy. On a continental scale, it shows that the reforms are not just on paper. They are creating real-world opportunities that are catching the eye of the biggest players. Let's talk about the potential impact, especially in the energy sector. A reliable and affordable energy supply is the lifeblood of any modern economy. It powers factories, lights up homes, and drives innovation. A significant investment from the Dangote Group could be transformative. Think about it. We could see the development of new power generation facilities, whether that's in renewables or other sources. This would not only help solve any existing power deficits, but could also position Zambia as a regional energy hub. Furthermore, Dangote's ventures are known for their scale. We're not talking about a small-scale project. We're talking about industrial-level investments that create a ripple effect across the entire economy. It means construction jobs in the short term, and in the long term, engineering, operational, and maintenance roles. It also means a more stable power grid, which allows other businesses, both big and small, to operate more efficiently and grow. This is the industrial domino effect that Zambia is hoping to kickstart. The symbolism of this potential partnership cannot be overstated. President Hichilema praised Dangote's leadership as a testament to the power of vision and determination. This is more than just a polite compliment. It reflects a shared philosophy of private sector-led growth. The Zambian government has made it clear that it sees its role as a facilitator, creating the right conditions for businesses to succeed, rather than trying to lead every aspect of the economy. This public-private collaboration is a model that has seen success in many of the world's fastest-growing economies by actively courting and collaborating with visionaries like Dangote. Zambia is positioning itself not as a recipient of aid, but as a partner in progress. This potential move into Zambia's energy sector is a significant milestone for the country's investment portfolio. It's a vote of confidence in Lusaka's reform agenda and its economic stability. It tells other international investors that if Dangote sees potential here, maybe they should be taking a closer look too. Looking at the bigger picture, Dangote's track record is very telling. For example, his massive oil refinery and fertilizer plants in Nigeria are not just factories. They are strategic national assets. The fertilizer plant, for instance, is helping to secure food supplies for Nigeria and for export, while the refinery is set to make the country a net exporter of petroleum products. He thinks big, and his projects are designed to solve fundamental economic challenges. If he brings that same level of ambition and execution to Zambia's energy sector, the results could be equally profound. This isn't just about expanding a business empire. It's about building foundational infrastructure that will serve the country for decades to come. It's about creating a virtuous cycle where reliable energy leads to more industrialization, which in turn creates more jobs, increases tax revenue for the government, and improves the quality of life for citizens. So, what are the next steps? While the initial talks were incredibly positive, this is just the beginning of a long process. There will be feasibility studies, negotiations, and detailed planning. But the political will is clearly there from the highest level of the Zambian government. President Hichilema has expressed his administration's readiness to collaborate and unlock these new growth opportunities. This proactive stance is crucial. For the people of Zambia, this news brings a sense of hope and anticipation. It is a tangible sign that the country is on the right track and that a brighter economic future is within reach. The potential for job creation alone is a huge deal in a country with a young and growing population. This is the kind of news that builds confidence, not just in the markets, but on the streets. It's a story of African leadership, African capital, and African potential coming together to build a better future for the continent. In conclusion, the meeting between President Hichilema and Aliko Dangote is far more than a simple photo opportunity. It represents a potential turning point for Zambia. It's the culmination of a dedicated effort to reform the economy and attract world-class investment. The focus on the energy sector is particularly strategic, as it addresses a fundamental need for industrial growth. If this deal comes to fruition, it will not only bring jobs and development, but will also send a powerful message to the global investment community that Zambia is a premier destination for business in Africa. We will be watching this story very closely as it develops, and you can be sure we'll bring you all the updates. This is a testament to what's possible when vision, determination, and a welcoming business environment align. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this potential investment? Do you think this is the key to unlocking Zambia's economic potential? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future updates. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.